Just see, when you install the Tele software, you will get this screen. Okay, and here we have to learn Tele features. That's why we work on educational mode. We work in educational mode. So you need to just select here. If you purchase a software, then you need to activate that software. Okay. So here we will just learn how we use the accounting software. So we move on where that is work in educational mode. Just click on here, and here we get the company information. You will get the company information here, and you see there are 4 5 options available there. First one, select company. Why do you select company? If you have saved some company in your laptop or in your desktop or a local drive, you can easily open that. Just click on select menu by entering your keyboard. You will get the screen. There is no company. Okay, that's why it is showing no company. If you have saved some company, then you will get the particular company name in this particular section. That is section select company, right? And here use the here for the that is remote for login user, which have the who have the activation key, and they activate the particular content, and then it will open that. Okay, here we have to move on. That is create company. If you don't have company, you want to just create a fresh company, or you want to just create a new company, you can go with that create company, right? And here we have two steps, that is backup and restore. Why we use backup and restore? Just see there. If you have a company and you want to just transfer the particular company's file in your pen drive, we need to do what step? That is backup. We need to make the backup file. Just click on backup, right? And just see there, here we get the screen that is source and destination. What is the meaning of that? For example, the source of our drive, that is a local drive of your computer, that is C drive, right? So from where they bring the file from this particular location and just send it on the destination location, that is C drive. When you just insert the pen drive, you just type the drive name, that is D or whatever the drive name, and press enter. You will get the screen here. Just see there. Here you get the screen on which we just select the particular company, and after selecting the company, just close it. You will get the file on your pen drive. Similarly, if you have the file on the pen drive or backup file of your company, then you just move on restore to restore your company on your desktop or any laptop where the Tally has installed, right? Clear here? So here we want to just go with the create company. Yeah. Just move on create company and just see there. See that this is the screen where we just type some information about the company. For our first one, that is directory. It will show the location of your file where your data will saved. That is a C drive, users folder, users name, and then public folder and tele subfolder and data subfolder. And type the company name. Just type here Reliance Private Limited Company, or just type here Reliance.pvt.ltd. Okay, USA, like this. You can just type anything like that and press enter. And here we have the mailing name. So this name will remain same with the name of the company, right? And just type the address of the company. Just type here Monica and New Delhi. And after that, here we have the country. We need to select the country. Why we need to select the company? Because when we select the company, our currency automatically change according to our selection. For example, just see there, here the India is. That's why we are getting here the Indian rupees, that is INR. Okay, but we change the country from this section like this. We just move on, just like Kenya. Just see there. That is, here we choose what? Kenyan shillings. Okay, shillings. Similarly, you can go with the anyone Hong Kong. Just type here, that is the Hong Kong dollar, right? So according to our choice of a company, we will get the different currency according to the native currency for that country, right? So here we choose what? India. Clear? When we choose India, we will get all the states which these are present in our country. So we can choose any states, okay, where we just stay and we want to just manage our company. Just type here Delhi, right? So here we have the Delhi address of the company. That's why we just choose here state Delhi. If you have the company in UP, you can just choose Uttar Pradesh and so on. And just after that, just type the PIN number 110067 or 65 like this. And then you just type the phone number, mobile number. It is the basic information as you just type here. Okay, website, you can just type www.svs.com like this. These are the basic information. Just press enter and just see there. Here we have the financial year begins from. You know what financial year? When the companies start their financial year, they need to start from 1st April of any year. For example, if the budget passed by the government of India, it will be applied from 1st April, right? So that is the financial year will start from 1st April and will ending with the 31st March of the next year, right? There are 12 months of financial period in accounting. So here we start the company from the first, not first. So just type here, we need to just type here 3 like this because it is the educational mode. So we need to just type here from 1st March like this or 1st March 2022, 1/3/2022 like this and press enter, right? And we start the book beginning means you want to just start the record from the same date of the financial year. Starting financial year, you can go with the same date like this. And here we have the password security control. Just see there. What is the meaning of tally vault password? It means it's a primary password. When you just type the password 123, your company name will hide. Okay. It will show only the code of your company after getting this. Just see there. And again repeat the same password 123. That is the user password. That is the first one. That is the tally vault password, right? Just like a gate password. And after that, just see there. Here the use security control. Just type yes here again. You will get the basic information of the administrator who is going to just handle the accounting. So just type the administrator name, that is Sanjay, right? And his password is 321. And again, just password 321. So it is the user. Just again, just type here. And after that, that is the last option. That is the use tally audit feature. It is for the auditing. If you want to just give some audit for the government sector or private sector, it is just for the rectification of your data. So we don't need to just activate here. We'll learn it in the next classes, right? And press enter here. And to see there, here the base currency is R symbol, you know very well, R in Indian currency, and that formal name is, that is Indian rupees, INR. And we don't need to just use the suffix with the amount. So we just use here no. And we want to we always add a space between the amount and rupees. That's why we just use here yes. Give some space between the amount and symbols. Similarly, there is no, don't want to just show the amount in millions. That's why we just take it no. If you want to just maintain your record in millions, then you can just take it yes. And after that, number of decimal places. So we know very well, we usually handle the 2 decimal places because after 0.99 it becomes a rupee. That's why we use here 2 decimal places. And decimal places represent the paisa. Okay. That's why it is automatically comes paisa. And if you want to just number of decimal printing in the word form, so we want to just print out 2 decimal places in the word. That's why we use here 2 decimal places for amount in words. So whenever you just type some amount, it will automatically convert it into words, or it will show the amount in the form of 2 decimal places of your rupees, right? And accept that. Just press enter. It will accept, right? So here we have the accept option. Just press enter, and you can also use the Control A, right? Just see there. It is asking for the primary password, that is tally vault password. You know very well. First one, that is the tally vault password. As we type here, so the password is 123. Just type it 123. And after that, it is asking for the username, and username is Sanjay. And password is 321. Okay, just see there. Here you company detail all the information as you see here. That is the current period, that is 1st March 2022 to 28 to 2023. So you can just check the financial. Just see there. Starting date of that is 1st March 2022. And here the company name, and here we haven't entered any vouchers. That's why we show no voucher entered, right? So that is the basic feature. How can we create the company? You just follow the feature as I taught. After that, you will get the home screen of accounting, from where we can analyze all the parts of the accounting. Just see there. There are 5 parts available there. That is gateway of tally, just like a home page of your web page. It is same as the accounting homepage. Okay. And here's the master, transaction, utilities, audit, and report. Clear concept? So we have 5 features here:
Yes, sir.
master, transaction, utilities, audit, and report. The benefit of electronic accounting is we can automate it can automatically generate the report. We don't need to just manually handle the particular report, just like preparation of balance sheet, profit and loss sheet. You know very well balance sheet. Just see there, this is the balance sheet. You know very well. You don't know, doesn't matter. We'll just learn in the next classes.
So,
In balance sheet, there are two sections available, two columns available there. First one, that is liability, the company which have to pay. Okay. And second one, that is the assets, as the company has in the form of assets, which will be created by the what liabilities. For example, if you've taken some loan, okay, and you buy some
yes,
building, furniture, anything else, so your liability is loan, but the furniture is your asset. Okay. And balance sheet means the formula, follow the asset is equal to capital plus liability. So whatever we have in the liability is the same amount equal to the assets. Okay. So that's why it is known as balance sheet, because the liability side equal to always asset side, right? After we just do some steps, and then we can all analyze this particular steps in this session. So firstly, just move on master, right? Just move on here, master, and just move there. That is the group ledgers. So we need to create ledger. What is the meaning of ledger? Ledgers provide the individual identity of the particular group. For example, there are three categories in human being, male, female, and others. Okay, that is the group. Similarly, there are predefined groups available in accounting. You can go with that. That is display. You can observe different categories. These are the different categories for what? For the accounts, right? For example, SBI is also an account of the group of, it is the member of which group? Bank account, right? So we need to just define the individual identity. We have to create the ledger. We have to create the ledger. Just press it and create.
yes,
You will get a window where we just find out some values, or you can just put some values, okay, and give some identity for the account. Just type here. That is the owner account, or just type here SBI account, SBI bank account, right? Right. And its behavior is belongs to just like bank account, just like bank account, right? So here the company account, that is SBI bank account, and the bank under the which group? Bank group, bank account group, right? And here we have some bank details. You don't need to just type here.
yes, sir.
Generally, we just follow the headings and we just type the particular values here. So just simply accept it by pressing enter, 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 and you will accept like this, and just press enter. You will accept this ledger, and just make another one, that is HDFC bank account. So it also comes under the which group? Bank account group. You know why? Because it behaves like a bank account. That's why it comes under the group of bank account, right? And accept all the things like this, right? So we have two accounts. Here we have generated two accounts, that is SDFC and SBI account. And we just want to just create an honor account. Just type here, that is capital account, or just type here the honor account, that is capital account, means Ravi honors account, right? He will invest some money in the bank, in the company, so that's known as capital account, because Ravi invests some amount or some money in the company. That's why it is known as honor, and it is comes under the capital account. So whatever
Yes,
investment comes from the particular party, it comes under the capital account, who invests in the company, right? Just like a producer invests some money in the film features or movies. That is the meaning of different capitals invested by the different producers, right? In the movie, similarly, if you want to start some company, you need to just invest some money, or who invests the money, that is known as capital account. It comes under the capital account, right? For example, if you want to start a company, you need to invest some money, right? So you known as owner and your group is capital, right? And accept that. Are you getting these things or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, dear, just accept that. So here we have the three accounts. Just move on escape. By pressing escape, you just come out from this section. Press escape, escape, you come out from the screen. And here we just check here, display. Just move on this, you just see there. There are 5 ledgers available there. Cash and profit and loss account. These are the ledgers which is predefined, which are predefined here, right? We get this thing without creation. So we need to just create only capital account, SDFC Bank and bank SBI bank account. If you want to just do some correction, here we have the alter option. You can also go through this alter option and you can go through this and just correct your name of the company and all the features as you see here. You can correct it, right? You can rectify this process by using altering. And here we have the multiple ledgers, right? What is the use of multiple ledgers? For example, at a single time, you want to just create more than one ledger, then you can go with that multiple ledgers. Okay, you want to just create multiple accounts in the same group. You can go with the multiple ledgers, just press enter. And here we choose any account. For example, our expenses. So here we choose what? That is indirect expenses. Just choose here the group that is indirect expenses, right? So here, firstly, we need to choose here indirect expenses and write all the expenses ledgers name. That is hotel expense account, like this, telephone expense account, and other expenses, right? Just see there is no opening balance because we just start a fresh company. That's why we don't have any opening balance. So we just blank it, just leave it blank and accept that. And let's check. Just move on here and just move on display and just check it. So see there, at a single time, we have just created 3 ledgers. That is other expenses, hotel expenses, then telephone expenses, right? So here we have the 3 expenses account and just move out by using escape, move out again and just press escape until we get the gateway of tally. So by using this accounting feature, we generate or we just create different ledgers or different accounts for the individual identity, right? After that, just move on here. Let's see the transaction. If you want to just transact between the 2 accounts, we need to just move on transaction and go into the accounting vouchers. Just press over there and you will get the voucher like this, right? So here we get the different vouchers for the different purpose. So just see here, we just press F6 for the receipt voucher. If you want to just receive some money from the particular party, you can use the receipt voucher. And if you want to just pay some amount, we need to just press F5. We will get the payment voucher, right? So here we want to just receive money from the owner of the company. That's why we just press space and just choose what? Where you want to just save the money. Just click on here, cash. You want to just cash amount from the capital account, right? That is the owner account. He is investing here 50 lakh or 5 lakh rupees like this. Just type the 5 lakh amount. What is the meaning? He is investing here 5 lakh rupees into the cash of the company, right? This amount is credited from the cash in a cash account. Okay, it means he is transferring some money to the cash account of the company, that is 5 lakh rupees in the form of investment in the business, right? And accept that and press enter, or you can also go through this Control A to accept this voucher, right? And we want to just pay some bill amount. Just press here F5 and from where you want to pay the amount. So here we have the cash. That's why we choose here cash account and just choose the cash account, press enter and just press space again. And whatever the bill you just choose here, that is a hotel expense. For example, if you have a bill of hotel expense of 2,000, so just choose the expense account ledger and cite the 2,000, right? And just press enter. It means they see there the 2,000 is deducted from this cash account and it is given to, it has given to which? Hotel expense, right?
Total expense.
Similarly, we do the same step. We want to just pay a bill. Let's again just choose the cash and choose telephone bill of 5,000. Just type here 5,000. It's mean we pay 5,000 rupees cash for the telephone expenses. Again, just choose space. Just press space to get all the detail of the list rate. Just press space. You will get the list of ledgers account here. Again, choose the cash and space and choose here what other expenses. Just type here 12,000. Right, and accept that. After accepting that, if you want to just transfer some cash or deposit your cash, company cash, in the company's bank account, so what will you do? We press F4 for the Contra Voucher. Just press F4. It will open the Contra Voucher. Contra Voucher is a platform by which we just transfer our cash amount in the bank and bank to the cash and cash to bank. There are three types of contra entry. First one, if you want to just transfer your bank money from one bank account to another, you can use contra. Second, if you want to just withdraw some money from the bank, you can use contra. And if you want to just deposit some money, you can also use contra. Just do the three steps here again. We want to just transfer or deposit money in the form of in the bank account, that is SDFC bank. And after that, we choose cash because we want to just deposit cash amount, that is 50,000. We want to just deposit cash in the bank, that is 50,000. Press enter. Just see there. In this account, this is the 50,000 debited here, right? And here there is some deduction from here and addition in this particular ledger, and accept that. And here it is asking for the notes. You can just type here and just leave it. Just count the number of notes equal to the 50,000 and accept it. For example, if you just type 25 notes of 2,000, you will get the 50,000 like this and accept that, right? And this is the nature of what? It is the transaction known as bank to cash. Why we use bank to cash? Because money is transferring into the bank from the cash, right? That's why it is known as bank to cash. Similarly, if you want to just transfer money from one bank to another, so we need to just transfer here in SBI account and choose what? SDFC bank. Just see here. Here we want to just 20,000 transfer. We want to just transfer 20,000 from SDFC to SBI bank. So just type here 20,000 and press enter. And again, just see here, when we just transfer the amount from the bank, we need to use check here, not the cash, because we always use check or direct e-transfer, you know very well, right? And just see there, the 20,000 deducted from here and is deposited in this particular SBI account, right? And accept that by using enter, or you can also go through Control A to accept the vouchers detail. And after that, if you want to just withdraw some money from the bank account, we need to just choose your cash account, right? And here we choose what? Bank account. And just type here 5,000 if you want to just withdraw from the bank account. Just see there, the 5,000 deducted from the bank account. Just press enter. Just see there, there is deducted 5,000 and it is added into the cash account, right? And accept that. And after completing this voucher entry, just move on, gateway of tally. And here is the option, that is a display option. Just move on display option and you will get all the voucher entry here. Just see there, just click on demo, right? Just see there, these are the detail of our entries. Just press Alt F1 to get the detail. First transaction, just see there, first one, that is cash received from the capital. This is the first transaction, that is received voucher, 5 lakh receiving from the capital to cash, right? Sorry, cash to capital, right? Second one, we just pay some amount for the 12,000 for the other expenses, 5,000 for the telephone expenses, 2,000 for the hotel expenses. And here we just transfer some money. These are the transfer transaction. Here we just transfer the money, okay, into the SBI account from the cash, and here SDFC bank from the SBI account, and here we just transfer the cash from the SDFC bank to cash. So these are the different transactions. You can understand here debit amount and credit amount by following this, right? We will learn the basic of our accounting theoretical part in the next class. First, you just check it daybook, and second one, That is the balance sheet. Just press enter and press Alt F1. Alt F1, you will get the detail like this. Just see here. Here we have all the details of particular amount. Just see there. The investment of the capital, that is 5 lakh rupees, and it is equal to the asset amount, right? This is the 5 lakh. That is known. That's why it is known as balance sheet, because the as liability side equal to always asset side. You can observe here. Are you observing that or not? 5
Sir,
lakh,
I'm observing.
5 lakh, right? So here the investment of 5 lakh, and here the detail of this is the cash in hand. How much cash in our hand? That is a 4,36,000, and in our bank account that is 45,000. If you want to just get the detail of the bank, just click here and press enter. You can easily observe SDFC bank account has 30,000 and SBI bank account has 15,000 amount, right?
10,000.
So these are the detail, and we just expense here 19,000. Just see there. Here we have the expenses, that is 90,000. If you want to analyze the expenses properly, just move on out and move on here. That is profit and loss account. You will get the detail of profit and loss. Just press Alt F1. You can observe the expenses here. Just see there. These are the expenses as we did here, right? And here's
Yes,
the
sir.
cost of 19,000, because we didn't income here. We always did expenses here. That's why it is showing 19,000 loss, right? Clear here?
Yes, sir.
Just do this process. If you have any query, okay, we will just solve in the